Shown here is our 28-inch wide version. We also have a system that will take products 43-inch wide and also 85 inches wide. There are 3 different metering units available from MGL. The 1-inch metering unit is our standard unit that handles tape widths of 1 inch or less. We also have 2-inch and 3-inch versions for handling wider tapes. The standard frame on all units will accept 3-inch core diameters up to 15 inches outside diameter. If needed, we have extension systems that will upgrade standard frames to accept 18-inch outside diameter rolls of tape. Threading a metering unit has one important requirement. That is that the adhesive must face the operator. The adhesive in the 2 cases shown here are in 2 different configurations. One is on the outside of the roll and one is on the inside of the roll. In both cases, the adhesive needs to be exposed to the operator when threading the head. Cutting strips of paper about 8 inches long and slightly narrower than the tape being used is an easy way to thread the heads. By attaching this leader to your tape and sliding it into the tape shoe, with motor running and finger covering one of your sensors, the machine will grab the leader. Remove your finger immediately so you will not apply tape to the machine's roller. If this does happen, however, simply turn the machine to the off position, manually turn rollers backward while holding on to the tape. The specially coated rollers will not allow the tape to stick to them. Don't use knives of any type to remove tape from rollers. This will ruin them. Our metering units can be used on a variety of different machinery other than our machines. Our metering units are friction driven, which means they utilize the conveyor system's drive power. For example, folder gluers, presses, laminators. 24 volts DC power to activate solenoid valve, and a 50 to 65 pound per square inch air source simplifies interfacing and permits an installer to utilize his preference of ways to identify when product is to be taped. For example, micro switches, infrared light and photocells, and microprocessors are all ways that can be used to communicate to the metering unit when to apply tape and when to cut tape. We have electronics options available for you if this is not your field of expertise. The MGL 28, 43, and 85 operate identically. All have main on-off switches for powering the electronics of the machine. The motor on-off switch operates the drive roller system only. If you would like the machine to count the number of products taped, you simply reset the counter to 0 at the beginning of your run. If you don't need that feature, simply turn the counter switch to the off position. Choose to use the left or right product sensor with the switch provided. Use the Apply Later knob to control your tape's starting position on your product. In the same manner, use the Cut Later knob to control the cut position of your tape on your product. The 6 switches in the center of the control panel directly correspond to the 6 electrical outlets on the top rail of the machine. If switches are in the strip position, the machine will apply a continuous strip of tape the full length of your product. If the switches are in the center, the plugs will be dead. If they are in the spot position, they will apply a user-programmed tape space pattern using the spotting attachment provided with the machine. Where it tapes and where it leaves spaces all depends on how the operator cuts the spotting discs. Shown here, this spotting disc is cut to apply 2 inches of tape 2 inches off the edge of the product. Leave a 2-inch space and apply 2 more inches. These discs can be cut to any configuration and be used for products as long as 72 inches. Spot and strip applications can be mixed depending on what position is chosen for the given electrical outlet switch. All these features are standard with all MGL tape applying systems. Our machines are typically hand-fed by an operator. We'll now move one of the heads into the spotting position. Shown here is our optional friction feeder, an affordable alternative for maximum production. In addition, we offer dual board models 43 and 85. With these machines, you can use two operators and run two completely different jobs at one time. However, only one operator can utilize the spotting attachment at a time. Many other custom configurations can be accomplished. Call us first with your tape applying needs. We have the solutions.
Here we are applying foam tape in the spot mode, 2 spots on the brown side of the cardboard. We demonstrate now regular paper with normal tape, and the strip mode, 2 heads applying tape to 11 by 9 sheet. We'll put one head in the spot mode and one head will apply strip. The equipment you see in here in front is MGL International tape applying system. Right now we have 3 different heads mounted on this equipment. One head here is I will apply tape up to 1 inch wide. This head will apply tape up to 2 inches wide. And this head here will apply tape up to 3 inches wide. We use heavy material to run to this equipment. We need what we call helper heads. We have 2 helper heads in here, and later on we will demonstrate apply foam tape to cardboard. Here we are applying 1/16 thick foam tape to cardboard.